Hey guys, it's the heat. I can feel it. I can feel it on my arm. It's the heat, man. It's the heat again. And what can I do? How can I prove it? Always same heat, always same heat. So again, the microwaving. I've been microwaved from the massage salon, which is getting few customers, but the regular ones and male ones. And it's the heat. It's the heat I feel on my hand. And I can't feel the heat from this side, from the left side, but only from this side. So first you notice it's like simply hot, and that can be simply hot outside. It's Asia, it can be humid, so many times it's like undecisive, but then you start noticing it's getting hot on one side of the body, not on the other side of the body, only from one side of the wall. And after that, it's well, you have like pain here, and it's cooking in the brain, and I have like a drainage energy on my top chakra and third eye. And especially when I wake up in the morning, when I wake up, I need immediately to go out in the garden and meditate out, and I need to put my hand on the ground because Mother Earth is taking away the radiation. And Mother Earth is exactly why Gnostics hate it, right? Because divide et impera, you lose that support, you're done. So another thing is, I noticed in my thigh here twitching. This is the next symptom when nerves start to twitch, you know. And last one is when my heart is pumping. This is the last one. This is the last symptom. So they can cook you on a very low vibration. It's you can survive that a very long time. But if I stay in this house 6 months, I think I might end up in the same situation where I was in Phnom Penh. That means back to the 60 kilos and sick from something and dying, because everything goes down, the immunity system and so on. So guys, you know, when you microwave in your house, you don't have your house anymore. It's not your house, because house is a shelter. I can move anywhere in the house. I'll show you, there is only one safe position in a house. Safe fish. And hey trolls, you can laugh now. This is funny for you, I guess, for the sadists. That's why I'm always trying to keep my smiling face. This position here, it's the most massive construction, and this is where I go sometimes to relax my head. I guess I picked up the smiling when situation is fucked up from Cambodians. Yeah, and this is where I moved for now, because well, I don't know really why, but this one is less hot than the big room, so I don't really know. So the home you lost, right? The microwaves and the home you lost. This is the it has like many levels of harassment. The very first level is when you simply hit. You feel the heat, you feel the pain, and Mango needs some attention, and that's it. Second level is the emotional level. You lost your home, so now if I want to relax, now I have to go outside to the river, meditate there. Folks gonna pass by, they're gonna cough, they're gonna pass cow, and so on. And so this is second thing, which is emotional. You're now refugee. You pay the rent, but you can't use it. And this is how I was ending up in a trouble in a Phnom Penh, midnight, 2 a.m., 10 p.m. After 10 p.m., there is no more cops, so street belongs to hookers and pimps and tuk-tuk drivers and the bag snatchers, and there is always bullshit going on. So this is how I progressed from the flip-flops and Swiss Army knife to the big knife and bat and teaser. And last thing is And the last thing is well, at least I can love him. And the last thing is nobody really trusts you. Um, you are pretty much crazy person for your mother, for your relatives, even your cat bites you, and ah, even he is harassing me, and but not too much. And but sometimes he gets a little bit infected, so I'm gonna start putting marijuana oil on this dot here. This is how his infections start, or all other infections here. Something bites you, and then you have these little gray dots, and then they start to spread. Well, I'm putting marijuana oil there. Another thing, yeah, the wall of untrust. Who gives a shit? And this is the beauty of the yeah. Now it's again cooking here, and this is the beauty of the now thoughts are going away. You see, the beauty of the gang stalking, the beauty of the microwaves. You are targeted. You are targeted, not people around you. This is an art, a black art form, very well designed. Microwaves are hitting me, anybody else. Smear campaign is hitting me, anybody else. When I'm eating in a restaurant, two Illuminati gonna come by me, stable by me, because there are 100 million of them on this planet, born in, and they're gonna immediately get the message either through the phones or direct telepathic communication that they're gonna know lines about me. I mean, every single mind matrix is uploaded in the supercomputer. Nothing is really sacred. And that basically leads me to the two intuitions. I have two intuitions. One, the real one, coming from the God, which is truth, which is love. When I connect, when I pump up with the energy, then it's stronger, right? And the second one is the synthetic telepathy in the sense of the presence. So we all have it. Maybe you have it more than me, but you don't realize it. Because as long as you have those entities inside of you, then it's well, not your mind, but simply their mind. But now I'm very aware of the signal, I call it, or the synthetic telepathy, which simply creeps in your mind and always influences your mind with the signal, essentially, electric signal. And you have to be very careful about the impulses and ideas which are coming from that signal. Because you see, there are also two kinds of coincidences. The fake coincidences, right, which are fabricated to lure you into the belief that the real divine will is playing around. We can easily be mind controlled in the astral dreamscape and then get sets of instructions repeatedly, and other people as well, and then we can reconnect in the real life, and things can happen. So be careful about that. And that's about it. Microwave. Now I need to go out. I simply need to. I don't wanna go out. I'm a homey type. I wanna be in my home with my cat by my computer. I wanna do my little updates. I can't upload anymore pretty much anything. I don't know if you see the previous video. It took between 10:16 and 7:30 p.m. 9% to upload 15 gigabyte movie. Of course, it failed and so on. So there is lots of these interferences going on, and and blah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. I always feel that I need to say something more, but I don't know how long will I actually manage to last this way. See, it's been maybe 10 years then now that I was in a constant war as a targeted individual when I entered this scene and started to show movies of the David Icke back then. Now I laugh on that, but I started to be active, and this is when the heat started. And it took me a number of years to realize that I've been radiated. Really didn't know. And I'm kind of get used to it. But I remember once uh, I was in Phnom Penh, and the microwaving was so strong that I could hear buzz in my head. And when I move my head like this, you know, like a Gauss curve. Epicenter was very, very clear. It can get you to that, practically killing you if they really wanna press the maximum and just go for it. So this is not a joke, and yeah, obviously, I'm I'm not considering myself a real targeted individual until microwaves kick in. When microwaves kick in, then I start to consider myself. Yeah, this heat is, guys, it's almost 9 p.m. It shouldn't be that hot in your house now because the sun went down at 6 p.m. and it's actually nice and cool in normal houses. If I decide to go to restaurant to upload a movie, I will notice the temperature is perfectly fine and they have exactly the same high ceiling as I have in my big living room. I mean, let me show you this. I have a huge living room, and by the all accounts, that should be very pleasant place to live because high ceiling means excellent air rotation. Stay with me. I just want to show you something. And so, see this? This could be the classroom of a big classroom. See, it's huge, right? And do you now understand my tragedy? I can't enjoy in this space. I simply can't. Because I've been microwaved. Look what a luxury. Look. I mean, before microwave started and when I had my loudspeaker, now I have only cable, I was dancing here. I was dancing, I was happy. And one more thing. Okay, now they're not hitting me. 2 minutes down the road. But let me tell you one more thing. Mathematically, I figure it out. Every time when I get to doing 5 Tibetans, let's say between 12 and 15 exercises, then microwaving kicks in. Okay, this room now is pleasant, but now it starts from there. Okay, so I can't really say who it is. But I think this is now very far stretched, but I think my my neighbor has one Illuminati employee, and which is most probably person who is, and it's she who is pressing the button. I'm not sure, but I think it might be that. So what can I do? You see, this is the thing where most of the targeted individuals and people are simply brought to that point, which is the absolutely horrible. And this is when people get violent and hurt other people and so on. nerves twitching. This is the next phase when they radiate you. This this twitching of different muscles in your body, and guys, I so need to share this with you right now. There is this kid who was passing by my doors a couple of times. He's here once per, I don't know, couple of weeks, and he normally like comes here, shouts something, or he points with the finger and go boom, 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 farang, and so on. So it's not a pleasant kid. He's like irritating and so on. But that's not the point. Point is that that kid was passing by these doors again, and I was watching, by the way, David Icke's video right here. I'm just gonna go right there. Sorry for the mess, but I'm a heterosexual guy, and I simply miss this gay gene for tidiness. It's clean always, but it's not nice. Messy for the sensitive, psychopathic type who likes to have everything in order. So I'm not really apologizing. So I was like watching David Icke, and I saw kid passing. I lifted my ass up, and immediately I heard from there, and I know which woman, going, "Ah, falang! Ah, falang!" And I felt like the wave of the very disturbed energy touching me like a danger for her child. But look how far I am. Nobody can see me. Visually, absolutely nobody can see me. Oh, I really need to just say one more thing. Check out the previous owners. They've been throwing the like cave people, like real Neanderthals. They've been throwing bones around the place where they've been lodging. So my theory about Neanderthals and missing link is really holding on. When it comes to the hygiene and IQ, definitely. But they lost a lot of hair, and so it's a missing link. It's in between. It's not really Neanderthal. And kid was passing here. Now tell me something. What or who saw me there? To scream, "Ah, falang!" Guys, what David Icke is not talking is what David Icke is hiding from you. And this is that telepathic and constant observance, what is going on. I know you can't believe me, and you will not believe me until this opens and you start seeing for yourself. Until then, you're gonna be buck, 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 just a little duck spitting out some opinion. Buck, 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 buck. LBGD is good. LBGD is good. Pedophiles are not gays. Gays are not pedophiles. LBGD is good. Till that moment, you're gonna be just fucking animals. Sorry for breaking it up to you.